Hey guys, welcome back to Figure Unboxing. If you're finding me for the first time, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the future content. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Wonder Woman from Justice League. And I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with this figure by now, so that's not wasting any more time. Here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And yeah, let's bust this thing open and see what we got. Oh wow, I just noticed there's a huge damage on my box. My cat probably stepped on this. Well, I guess that just means the figure is gonna be with me for a very long time. But anyways, let's check it out. And here we have the figure still in the inner packaging, and it does come with a fair amount of accessories. Maybe another pair of hands would have been nice, but definitely looks more fun than Batman though. But anyways, let's check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself. And as expected from S.H.Figuarts, I think the figure looks really good for the most part. The paint job is clean and beautiful, the sculpt is great, and let's take a closer look at the figure. Does the face look like Gal? Kind of. Definitely could have been a little bit better, but for me personally, I think they're at least 80% there. And I don't think I'm gonna be getting any other Wonder Woman anyway, so I tend to be a little bit biased towards S.H.Figuarts. But I do think it looks okay. Do let me know in the comments on what you think though. And I like the paint and sculpt, everything looks really nice. And yeah, let's jump straight into the articulation. I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over from the neck down. She can look up about this much, can't really look down, and you can turn her head, but not really because of the hairpiece. And this is probably the worst design I've seen in a while. And this is from freaking S.H.Figuarts. I don't understand what happened, but let me just quickly pop her head off and show you guys what it looks like. So it's basically just a really hard piece of plastic. I think it would have been a lot better if they used like a soft material, but you know, obviously I'm not an engineer. Not sure why they did this, but I guess it's a little bit cheaper. Who knows? But yeah, it is what it is. Pretty annoying, but yeah, let's move on. And the shoulder is on a really nice butterfly joint, so that's really nice. And it's on a standard ball joint as well. You can raise your arm up about this much. You do have shoulder swivel, some really good bicep swivel within the joint. You can curl about this much, and you do have the bow wrist. For the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, bend backwards about this much. Have some really nice side-to-side movement. And for the leg, you can kick up about this high. The skirt is on a softened material, and you can actually see her butt like Harley Quinn, which is really nice as well. You can bend her leg about this much. Some side-to-side pivot, but not too much. You do get a toe hinge. And for the most part, the articulation is still pretty decent, but the hairpiece is a little bit disappointing though. But anyways, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face. And again, I think it looks really good for the most part, especially in certain angles, but do let me know in the comments on what you think. And then we get an angry expression, which looks okay, but I think I like the default one a little bit better. This kind of looks off to me, to be honest. And for the interchangeable hands, we get a pair of display open palms. And honestly, I'm not sure if this is too useful. I think I'd rather get a pair of just relaxed open palms or something, but I don't know. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And next up, we get a pair of hands to hold the sword, shield, and the lasso of truth. And honestly, I don't think that's enough interchangeable hands, but there's nothing we can do about it. And here's the sword, very nicely painted and sculpted. It's kind of on a soft material, so you won't have to worry about this breaking. And here's the shield. These are actually on a softened material as well. And let's try to assemble these. Alright, so here I have Wonder Woman assembled with the sword and the shield, and it looks amazing. And lastly, we get a lasso of truth, one for you to store on her hip and the other one for you to use. And yeah, I believe that's it for the accessories, and let's jump straight into the action poses. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. And let's jump straight into the size comparison. Alright, so for the size comparison, let us start with some American IP S.H.Figuarts, and I think they scale fairly well together. And next up, we have some Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. And then we have some Street Fighters S.H.Figuarts. The amazing Yamaguchi Venom and Wolverine. And then we have some of my favorite Kamen Riders. And next up, we have some S.H.Figuarts Naruto figures. And again, please support the Naruto line, and I can't wait to get Jiraiya this week. I will be reviewing him as soon as I get it. And then we have some Mezco 112 Collective, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the Mezco 112 Wonder Woman, but I'm really curious how she scales with everything else though, so I might still get it just to check it out. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think the figure is okay. Definitely more fun than Batman, but nothing really wows me here. And honestly, I feel like the Justice League line has been a little bit disappointing to me. But again, this is just my opinion. I feel like Bandai has been spreading themselves too thin. They're just being too ambitious. They're making Dragon Ball, they're making WWE, they're making Kamen Riders, DC Marvel, Star Wars, they're everywhere. And I feel like they're cutting corners for some of the lines, and the American IPs definitely got a shorter end of the stick. A lot of them could have been a lot better. I mean, just look at Suicide Squad. I don't even want to talk about older figures, but the Justice League, they're just lacking in accessories. The proportion looks a little bit off. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff they can do that could have been better. But anyways, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.